I don't know if there's a right way to wear this beret. I really don't. But I don't know. I like wearing it like this. Looks very Black Panther like because I know Black Panthers wore berets too. Um, I think I want to talk about. First of all, I gotta go get my charger out the car because it's in the car and my phone's about to die. But second of all, I want to talk about what we need to do as a black community. Hopefully, I can achieve it as well. We're not talking about because I feel like this is an everything thing. I feel like 2020 we need to reset the mind frame of the black community. I'm pretty sure I've been saying this for the longest. I think we need to reset the mindset of the black community. I want us to have basic rules that I feel like every black person, no matter you're straight, gay, alternative, or whatever the fuck kind of fashion you is, that we have basic rules that I feel like we can follow on. And we start from there. I feel like we should protect our black women logically, but at the same time, like we need to when someone is attacking our black women, I feel like we do need to be there. We need to. I feel like, and this is important. And I'm not like siding on black. Don't support black women, but I'm not really just like kissing their ass when I say this. We need to produce a space where black women could feel comfortable about around black men and us as um even though like the economy has changed and all of us, I still feel like men are the providers and we are the supporters and the protectors of our peoples. I think even if women like get jobs that make like 10 times more money than us, I feel like in a way they still want us to protect and to provide. You don't have to provide with money. You can provide with wisdom. You can provide with knowledge. You can provide with, just being there. Sometimes being there is just enough for some people. And I totally I feel like even if my girl make more money than me, I feel like I can still bring something to the table that doesn't require money. Like especially like a sense of happiness. I know a lot of people uh in this world in this economy. Hell, I just got done coming back from a street meet in DC and all that other stuff, and like I went with my little sister. My little sister, I think she likes it when I come with her, even though she's a very outgoing person herself. She doesn't need me there, but I feel like me being there makes her extra happy, and I'm happy to do that. But as far as I think because I grew up in this village mentality that I have in my family, I feel like a lot of people are missing that in their life. And I feel like that's the reason why black women kind of come at black men and black men don't like it because they feel like at a time they feel like they're not protected. And I don't I'm not one for feminism, but I do think there do I think there's a purpose? Yes, but not towards black men. If it's towards white men, that's one thing. But I feel like I've always felt like as black men, or like at least a black community, we're struggling together. We in this together. Like, there's no reason like we should be going at each other when we should really be going at the man or people that are oppressing us. Even though I don't think I don't know. I feel like we can dig ourselves out. I don't want to say oppressed because I feel like I'm submitting. I like realize there's a higher power above us other than God. I do feel like there are things that we can do as a community. We dug ourselves in every time we dug ourselves in this hole. Not really. Okay, how can I say this? I feel like we can dig ourselves out the hole that people would put us in. I I went downtown DuPont Circle is so clean, it's so gentrified, and to the back of my mind, I'm thinking like, it's like I'm pretty sure we have our people like cleaned up parks and all that other stuff, and I do feel like us as black people, we can like start a community and we can like improve shit and not having to be gentrified, like still be like worth something. Because I seen DC back in the 50s. It was the thriving community for black folks. A lot of people who lived in the 50s could tell you that like this was Chocolate City. This ain't Chocolate City no more. It's been gentrified. Like I've never seen so many white people walking down the street before, which is kind of it be honest, it throws me off. And I have nothing against white people, but this was known as Chocolate City. And I see that going away. They just tore down Berry Farms. Now, yes, that's the hood, and that's it's really, really ratchet. But at the same time, I feel like we could have saved that neighborhood, and I feel like I don't know. I would like to see more amazing black things. We're black entrepreneurship, and I've been saying this since I started this, and I've been saying this since the beginning of the year. I've been seeing a lot of black entrepreneurship because a lot of people ain't getting jobs. I read this quote that said, as soon as like black people start getting bachelor's degree, they raise the stakes, and I agree with that. It's sometimes I feel like we got to do something. I mean, I'm trying out this YouTube thing. I know YouTube is a grind, and I'm trying to like do stuff with video photography and films and all the other stuff. I have ideas. People like my ideas and go on about it. I just hope I could get stuff done. But as far as a community, I feel like we can, even in this Trump era and people don't like Trump, I feel like a lot of black entrepreneurship done started here. And I feel like we can move it big time. And then we can like fix a community up one by one. Maybe a little community that we could say is ours. And then like we can expand it. Now, do I think the white man is trying to stop us? Yes and no. I think if we have our own little community, that's cool with them. But I feel like if we expand that community, that's when it becomes a problem. So I do want to expand our community to where there is a problem, and prove that yeah, you can knock us down 100 times, but we'll get back up and we'll fix. And that's the attitude I feel like black people should have. All right. So in conclusion, what do I want? I want a better community for black. I think we need a reset. Just the entire. And I know I've probably said this many a times, but 2020, I hope black culture needs a reset. We need to set down some basic rules that I feel like everybody should follow. Like anything else could be like debated and logical. I feel like we should do this as men too, especially black men. We should like. I know men are not a monolith, but I also feel like we should have some basic ground rules that every man should follow. Like there are unwritten rules in baseball that people just follow just out of respect. I feel like we should have that too. Except instead of being unwritten, we need to write it down as law for us. It's like so when we see other black men go out of line, we could walk up to them, hey bro, we don't do that. That's what I want. It's like, hey bro, we don't do that. And we like check ourselves before, someone else does. Cause we don't like it when other people check ourselves. So if we check ourselves, we could be good. But let me know what y'all think. Cause I don't want this to be longer than 10 minutes. Uh, I hope everybody's having a wonderful weekend. I hope when we get to 2020, that everything will be new, brand new. We have a brand new start. It's a brand new decade and more black entrepreneurship. And you know what? Just black community, we just rise from the ashes, period. Because right now, we're doing good, but I know we can do better. Till then, my name is Oskino Fly, and I'm out. Peace.